So what's going on YouTube? I want to make a quick video. I'm just going to tell you guys I'm coming back to YouTube. It's taking me a little time here to get some things figured out. We're not slowed down, but I'm to the point where I want to make an effort towards YouTube to start showing what's going on around the farm. The people who's been following me for this long, I just kind of want to show you guys what all has changed, because there's been a ton of stuff that has changed that I haven't been videotaping, I haven't showed, haven't explained, those kind of things. And I've been talking to some guys, over the last probably month or so. That's kind of got my spark back with YouTube. There for a while, I just kind of got burnt out on it. It's just like, I ain't really making any ground with YouTube. I'm not able to show you everything, because it's hard to try to tackle it all and remember to videotape this, that, or the other. But I'm going to try to make a better effort this year to show you guys each step that we're going through right now. There's been a shitload that has changed in the last 2-3 years, and I want to become more of an influencer on here and show you guys what a first generation farm looks like. I never thought I'd be to this point in my life of getting places and actually making stuff happen like I have. It's not just been me. There's a lot of people that's helped me out, and there's many thanks to all of them that actually watch this. I will never take that for granted. I've had a lot of help, but it's kind of crazy to think that 4 years ago I was not farming. So we had a farm. It's always been the farm to me, but we never was doing hay or doing stuff for crops or getting ready to get cows and get all that set up. And that's kind of where I'm going right now, is I want to get all the cattle stuff set up and get that all done to a certain extent and get some in here to start seeing where the money's going to come from, what's going to be the best profit, because that's the main thing with farming is it comes out of the profit side of it. And for everybody that believes that farmers are millionaires and don't have all kinds of money, that is definitely a lie. I don't have much money a lot of times because it's hard getting started, and that's what a lot of guys I've talked to. Actually, in the last 2 weeks, I've talked to a bunch of people. I said, man, it's extremely hard to get started in farming. And that's had a double-edged sword. That's my passion, my dream, my goals is to farm and do excavation work. But that goes into my next thing I'm going to say is I'm actually going to take a step back from excavation. Not to say I'm going to get completely out of it, but I'm taking a little bit of a step back, a little breather, because I'm trying to get this all figured out here. I want to organize everything here and get my hay side figured out, because I'm still learning. I've not learned everything. I don't know everything. I never will know everything. So we got some changes that are happening. Actually, just yesterday I had a guy, he come looked at my excavator. He took it, so I ended up selling my Mini. Kind of a bittersweet kind of a day. I'm excited to see what's going to come out of it, but it's kind of sucks because that is my first machine that I bought. That was my first actual piece of equipment I ever bought. So kind of bittersweet, but it's one of those things. I just want to kind of restructure a few things and get some things more solidified to where I ain't trying to take on 2 different things at once. So with that being said, there's a lot of stuff that has changed. There's some purchases that's been made that I haven't videotaped or showed you guys, that I'm going to do a video on here whenever it's daylight, because right now it's like 10 o'clock at night and it's dark, so I can't really show you guys what exactly has happened. And then I want to get into more showing you guys the projects right now. The baler is back to the farm. We got it finished up. I had some help with it today, so it's more or less one of those things we wanted to get it done and get it home. So I was kind of in a hurry. So I didn't get much videotaping of actually working on the baler at all. Most of the time it was late nights and late evenings trying to get it done. So, but it's done, back together. Test ran it, runs good, greased it up. So it's back in the barn. Then I got 2 other projects sitting out here in the lot that's busted apart right now that I'm going to work on those. But I'm trying to do my projects one at a time to where it's not so overwhelming. So that's kind of where we're at on that part of it. There's just a lot of different things, and the cost of everything going up. It's kind of hard to afford all kinds of different projects and pieces and parts. It's like you got to pick the ones that you want to get fixed this year. My newest purchase is out in the lot that it needs a little work. It's actually a New Holland 519 manure spreader that has a broken axle in it. That I pulled the axle already. I'm just waiting to get the steel to put the new axle in it and bolt it back up underneath it and put the tires back on it. It should be good to go. Besides a new deck and putting the chain back together. So just stuff like that. I'll videotape more of that. The hay wagon's out there with all the tires off of it. I went through and painted all the rims this weekend. I'm getting all new rubber on it. They had some tires there. There's tires on it that was going bad, and I want to. That's my local runs wagon to run over to my neighbor's place. I'm one of my hay customers that buys hay off of me. I like to be able to use my wagon because it's a little bit smaller wagon, 4-wheeled. Most of the time, it's what I use to pull hay out of the field. So the hay's already on the wagon, and when they generally call me is when I got the hay wagon loaded. So that always works out nice. I don't have to touch it again. All I gotta do is load it on the wagon and then help them unload it when I take it to their place. So makes it really nice. Great people to deal with, and we've been very fortunate with that aspect. Of there's been some good customers I've been dealing with on the hay side of it, and I got a lot of wheat planted this year, so I got a lot more straw to cut. So I'm going to try to do some update videos, but the first things first is I'm going to put some videos together of this last year of planting wheat and doing some hay. I just had some little clips of the hay process this year, but not a lot. But just enough to kind of show you what I did over the summer. In that aspect of it, there was a ton more stuff that was going on, but that was the main thing there. So anyhow, I'm coming back to YouTube. If you guys want to follow me, go over to TikTok. I know a lot of people's got TikTok nowadays. It is at Jake Farms over there, Excavating 322 over there, and then Instagram, it's Excavating 320 there. So if you guys want to follow me, keep a little more up to date, that's where to find me. And we're going to try to come back. I'm going to try to get better with the videotaping and making an effort to show you guys what it takes to be a first generation farmer. So anyhow, please comment, rate, and subscribe. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more.